right, welcome back to the Sports Wrap. Kevin Robinson in studio, good enough to join us just a day after you set a new world record. Congratulations. 84 feet on the backflip, national TV in downtown Providence. What a spectacle. We're going to talk about the jumps with the video coming up in just a bit. First, now that you can take a deep breath, not only did you do the act on the BMX bike, but you put that whole thing together. So you have to look back now and think that was a huge success, right?
That's the most rewarding part of this whole entire thing is, it wasn't about just a sponsor coming in and putting all the funds up and putting on this event and me just showing up and doing this record. I started this from day one. This has been a 5-year project trying to make happen. And, I finally put together the team that I knew I could pull together, my team of friends and colleagues that I knew would rise to the occasion and make this happen. And
how do you feel today?
I feel great. I really am. I'm a little sore, no doubt about it. I got a bit of a little burn on my arm, but I really do. I feel great. I'm happy. I'm on 2 feet. The dirt's underneath me, so I'm good.
All right, so we're going to show the 2 jumps now. Really resilient to come back from the first one. So let's talk about this first jump. And you were telling me off camera a lot of things going into this. You were going at the speed you thought you needed to be, but ultimately it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, right when I took off, I knew. As I started coming around, I'm like, I think I'm short. And right here, right there, I can spot the landing, and I knew how short I was. And I just tried to hold on for dear life. And then right here, I knew I was going to hit bottom, so you let my body go limp.
Yep.
And that's why I just kind of let myself flop down, because it's the best way to get the least injury.
Okay.
So just kind of let your body flop, and fortunately years of experience helped me get through that. So and it's kind of a wake up for me. You do that and it's like, all right, here we go, we're into this.
Right.
And
it's kind of a test run.
Exactly. And it just gets that adrenaline going, and and then I get into that mind frame like, all right, this is happening.
All right. So your mindset is, all right, that was the first one. You knew you had to go faster at this point.
Yeah.
So what was the adjustments you made going into the second one?
The first time, the practice speed tests were going great. It was awesome. But then the air got thick. We got a little bit of a headwind. And the heat really rose. So it softens my tires. It softens the quad tires.
Right.
The heat, the humidity makes the quad run a little boggy. And the headwind obviously slows you down a little bit. So, we were supposed to go 43 miles an hour. And that first jump, I went 43 and came up that short.
All right, let's show the second video now. So you knew you were going in faster. So at this point, you pretty much know you're good? Or you wait till you pull here?
Right here, you'll see me pull. See that pull right there? Then I knew I was good. And I just barely cased. And the crazy thing is, and I love seeing my dad. It's the best part of this whole thing. So right here, I spotted the landing. I knew I was going to just nick the top, and that was fine. But it's crazy because I went 46 miles an hour, where in practice I was jumping pretty far at less speeds, and because it was dry, and it's just crazy how much those variables come into play.
And if you're watching on TV, some of the most interesting images was your family there. You have a young daughter and son, and they're sad because daddy just got hurt, and you're getting up on your bike. In the moment, I think you're in the zone, but when you go back and watch, and your kids are like, your daughter's crying there, what do you think of at that point?
Well, of course, it's hard to see my daughter get upset, but it's afterward when I get done, I come over and she gives me the big hug and says, "Daddy, I'm so proud of you. I love you." And and I want to show my kids, like, you're going to face adversities, you're going to face challenges through your life, and it's up to you to persevere.
We'll be looking forward to the next thing you can come up with. Maybe you'll fly over the State House.
Oh, I got some ideas already brewing.
And we'll be sure to, they'll be in Rhode Island, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Whatever it is, will be in. All right. Kevin Robinson, K-Rob, thanks so much for coming in. Good job on Saturday, and we'll be seeing you soon. Much more from the Sports Wrap coming up right after this.